Welcome to your wedding. Welcome. Welcome, everybody.
Give it a second.
Okay. Welcome, everyone. Please take a seat. We're at Kate and Sarah's wedding. By way of introduction, my name is Lauren. Kate and I have been friends since we first shared a barbell in New York City 9 years ago. I had the pleasure of getting to know Sara in 2017 when she and Kate spent the summer in New York City. Naturally, when looking for someone to marry them, they turned to me, the person they knew who could talk for the longest sustained amount of time without a PowerPoint guiding them. Don't worry, it's not going to be that kind of ceremony. Thank you, everyone, of course, for being here. Thanks to the Wallaces, the Roebucks, and the Parkers for all that you've done to make this day possible. It really took a village. Thanks to everyone who's joining remotely. We deeply wish that you could be here. You are missed. So, today is May 9th, Kate and Sarah's wedding day. It's not the May 9th on which they thought they were going to get married, but let's consider the intervening 365 days as a bonus engagement. Kate and Sara got through 2020, an historic pandemic, 3 moves, training their puppy Rosie, and a turbulent transfer of power in Washington, and they still wanted to get married. I know no one here is surprised, and everyone thinks that it is about time. Today we're gathered in the backyard of Kate and Sarah's new house in Atlanta. We've all made it to 2021, and we're celebrating 2 people we love in the backyard of their first home. Atlanta's spring is appearing in all of its glory. People are getting vaccinated, and we're gathered to celebrate a new union built out of this epic kind of love. What could be more perfect than today? So this is it. That's what Sara said right before she proposed to Kate in Mexico City on May 4th, 2019. That morning, while walking to breakfast, Sara stopped in her tracks, turned to Kate, and blurted out, "This is it," before pulling out the ring. Kate laughed and said yes, and the two kept walking until they happened to come across the surprise mariachi band that Kate had arranged to meet them for her own proposal. What I take from this story is that these two are masters not only at surprising and delighting each other, but also at recognizing their significant moments. Kate and Sara have had many significant moments together. The hot summer night they met in Philadelphia, that morning they got engaged in Mexico City, and of course today, their beautiful wedding here in Atlanta. These are special moments, and there will be many more to come for them. It's important to call these moments out, to pay attention. So this is it. Don't miss it. Cue the mariachi band. Of course, the vast majority of life is made of what happens in between, in the margins. This year has been hard, and it has tested everyone. When you're both working from home in a 1-bedroom apartment with a 10-week-old puppy who is not potty trained, you really figure out who you are, who your partner is, and who you are together. You learn a lot in those in-betweens. Kate and Sara have learned a lot and grown during their 5 years. That's 1,825 days together, and especially through this past year. They found joy in the mundane and a happiness in their daily rituals. This relationship is Sara preparing the coffee at night so Kate can just press the button in the morning. It's Kate doing all of the online grocery shopping so that Sara doesn't have to open up a computer. This relationship is family runs to the park with Rosie and evening drinks right on this back deck up here. It's making two careers work alongside the responsibilities of puppy care, friendships, and the families they so deeply love. This relationship is getting through a global pandemic with their hearts intact. This marriage will be an appreciation of the daily, a recognition of the significant, and an open-hearted, joyful journey. Today is one of those significant days, of course, both solemn and celebratory. And we all know that these are two people who love to mark an occasion. Please hold the hand of a loved one as I welcome their mothers to read the blessing of the hands.
I'm hoping to hold it together to finish this whole thing. Kate and Sara love each other from this day forward, and these will be the hands that you hold tomorrow and the next day, and into the next decade. These are the hands that will work alongside of yours as you build your life together. The hands that will touch you with love and tenderness through the years, and the hands that will comfort you like no others can.
Kate and Sara, these are the hands that will hold you through grief, fear, and hardship. These are the hands that will wipe tears of joy and sorrow from your eyes, and the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will hold your family together and will give you strength when you need it. These are the hands that, when wrinkled and spotted with age, will still be reaching for years.
Thank you both. That was beautiful. Kate and Sara will now read their own vows.
Sara, the day I met you, it felt like suddenly life turned from grayscale to Technicolor. Today, I still find that every day with you is brighter, richer, and happier than any day without you. Thank you for being exactly who you are. Brilliant, witty, observant, kind, generous, and beautiful. You make me feel like myself. I am my fullest self when I'm with you. I aspire to be the best partner I can to you, to always be your rock, to love you and respect you and take care of you, even in and especially in the hardest moments. You're everything to me. 5 years ago, I chose you. 2 years ago, I said yes. In a few minutes, I'll say I do. And every day, for the rest of our lives, I'll continue choosing you and saying yes to you. I love you.
I didn't memorize mine.
That's okay.
Kate, it could only be you. When we met, I was drawn to your empathy, your extreme perceptiveness, and your warmth. All I wanted to do was to entertain you, to delight you, and to make you smile. You were then and are now completely magnetic. You understand me entirely, and I trust you with my darkest moments and my grandest dreams. Your generosity, your capacity for love, your strength, you are a titan. Most of all, you're my comfort, my refuge, and my home. It is the most profound privilege to share a life with you. This marriage will always be at the heart of our lives, and I promise to give myself to it every day.
Thank you both. Do me a favor and step over just a little. Chelsea, may we have the ring?
Didn't lose it.
Wedding rings are made meaningful by those who wear them and by those who recognize the commitment these rings symbolize. May these rings communicate to us all and to those Kate and Sara encounter each day that their marriage has substance as well as soul, that their commitment has a past, present, and future, and that their love knows no beginning and no end. Kate, please repeat after me. Sara, I give you this ring as a reminder
Sara, I give you this ring as a reminder
that I will love, honor, and cherish you
that I will love, honor, and cherish you
in all times, in all ways, forever.
in all times, in all ways, forever.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Go ahead. Adam, may we have the ring? Sara, please repeat after me. Kate, I give you this ring as a reminder
Kate, I give you this ring as a reminder
that I will love, honor, and cherish you
that I will love, honor, and cherish you
in all times, in all ways, forever.
in all times, in all ways, forever.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Sara and Kate have united two sets of families and friends with these vows. Their circle of friends and family mean the world to them, and I ask you all now to promise that you will support their marriage with joy, love, and optimism. Wherever you are, all those who wish to promise your support, please say, "We will."
We will.
Sara, Kate, by exchanging vows and rings in front of those you love most, you've bound your lives together. This is it. I now pronounce you wife and wife. Please begin your newest adventure together with a kiss. They did it.
And they did it. Thank you so much for doing this.
This was my joy.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
This is my joy.
Oh my God.
Everybody.
You got really dirty.
All right, who was the first crier? I clocked Stephen during the hands.
Probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was impressed you made it through the hands. I didn't see a break.
Exactly.
Have you, Matthew? Good job.
Thank you.
Got through it.
I'm so glad I didn't cry. Every time I tried, I did.
Pretty much. Good job.
That was some
Aren't they
dramatic-
just beautiful? They're perfect.
Congratulations. That's so nice.
Thanks, buddy. Aren't they just perfect?
You nailed it.
Thank you. It's easy when you got two people who truly love each other. You're beautiful. You did so good. You're beautiful.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
Thank you.
It was my joy.
Amazing.
You're beautiful.
It's really fabulous.
Thank you. It was such a joy.
I wondered if the flowers were going to attack you.
We're married.
I was concerned too. Yay!
You were concerned too. Yeah, there's something.
They were so close when they were doing that. Oh, yes.
It's still hot,
Okay.
but they wanted to speak to the camera, which means it'd be best if I could get that off of you.
Absolutely. Do you just want to step over here?
However you need help.
Yeah. No, I can manage. Excuse me. I just need to step in here and have a private moment, please. Thank you. Can you? It's still hot.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Back in the halls of Andover.
Can I just put a mic over there so they can hear? Okay.
Sarah, you're so good at that.
You nailed it.
That was incredible.
Thank you. Jason, do we look over here for the people? No, look at your family. Look at people. I don't know.
I'm gonna look there.
All right. We're gonna do you.
I'm gonna look here.
You're right there.
We've been waiting for this day for 2 years. Speaking only for myself, I've been waiting for this day since I first met Kate, so that's nearly 5 years. I made her take the New York Times To Fall in Love Do This quiz in the fall of 2016, and here we are. Regardless, it feels like we've been engaged forever, and so it's nice to finally be wives. As queer people, growing up, we did not always know we'd be able to have a wedding. We didn't have examples of what our lives could look like. Gay marriage, you may not know, was not even nationally legalized until 2015 with the Obergefell Supreme Court case. And so even though this is an odd thing to do, thank you, Supreme Court Justices Kennedy, Breyer, Sotomayor, Kagan, and of course the late RBG. We wouldn't be able to do this if it hadn't been for that decision. Kate and I, like so many others, have had journeys of acceptance within our families as well. And it is a testament to our parents' boundless love for us that they've literally thrown a gay wedding today. You're up.
It's extra special to get married on Mother's Day. The women in our families are forces of strength. Our mothers and our grandmothers and our great-grandmothers before them have all worked so hard to create opportunity for their children and for Sarah and me in particular. We'd like to wish a happy Mother's Day to the amazing women in our lives and say thank you for making us who we are. To my mom, Mary Frances, to my stepmom, Jennifer, to my grandma, Mary, to my Nana, Elaine, and to my grandmother, Nancy, to Sarah's mom, Massey, to Sarah's Habibe,
Thank you.
and to Sarah's grandmommy, Jeanette. Happy Mother's Day. We love you so much.
Thank you.
Finally, we'd like to acknowledge the people who showed up for us today and every day of our lives. Lauren, thank you. Where are you? Thank you for putting up with 2 straight years of ceremony edits and 10 years of Kate's nonsense. We're so happy you agreed to marry us. To our siblings, Adam, Chelsea, David, and Brooke, you're our favorite people on this earth. It's thanks to you that this 13-person wedding will have a wild dance floor, so no pressure. To our parents, you made this day possible in so many ways. You fly to Atlanta just to have dinner with us. You watch Rosie while we're on vacation, and you've supported our relationship since day one. We cannot thank you enough. So thank you. Thank you everybody for joining and contributing to this spectacular day. Cheers.
Have a drink.
Have a drink. Have some of the champagne fountain.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah.
You grab yours.
He wants a full one.
The top one.
Oh my God.
Adam, do you want the top one?
Yeah, Adam, kill it.
That looks like
This puppy right here.
I'll take the little one.